Hello friends, today we'll discuss about the single phase full bridge inverters. So this is used circuit diagram here. So here is four switches are there. I'm using here thyristor switches and in parallel of diode. So here I'm using the load is resistive type. So diodes is not working here. Whenever load is inductive RL or L type, then we can use a diode. So here is the supply is VDC by 2, VDC by 2. In between there is a ground, and we have to find out the voltage, line voltage of VAB, that is represented by VO. So four switch are here, and each time period two switch will work together. So first we'll see when S1 and S2 will be on and S3 S4 will be off. So in this condition we can make again the diagram here. So here will be the short and it will be load plus minus, and this will be short. So this is VDC by 2 and this is VDC by 2, and here is the open and here also open, and diodes are not working. So in this case S1 and S2 is working, so become short circuit. So we can apply here the KVL of this circuit here. So load current will be flow like this. So we can apply the KVL here. So we can find out here minus VDC by 2 minus VO plus VDC by 2 minus VO and plus VDC by 2 is equal to 0. So we can get VO is equal to VDC by 2 plus VDC by 2. So that is equal to VDC. So when we get the VDC, so when S1 and S2 is on and the time period will be 0 to T by 2. So here we can make the waveform. So V0 output will get positive VDC when 0 to T by 2. So next case, when S1 and S2 is off and S3 and S4 will be on. So in this case we'll see what happened. We make again circuit here. So in this case the same circuit will be there, but this time this switch and this switch will be work, this thyristor will work, become short circuit, and remaining are open circuit. VO this is VDC by 2, this is also VDC by 2. Now we can see here this switch and this switch is working and remaining are off. So now load current will be flow through this this way load current will be flow. So now we can find out the KVL. So KVL will be plus VDC by 2 plus VDC by 2 and plus VO is equal to 0. So we can get here VO is equal to minus VDC. So this is the voltage we will get when S3 and S4 will be on and time period will be T by 2 to T. So now you can see here from this to this case S3 and S4 will be work, there is S1 S2 will be on. So this is the voltage output, and similarly current output you will get here like that, but current output will be, load current will be less because of IO is equal to VO by R. So this is the waveform of the voltage. It is a square waveform. So now we have to find out the RMS voltage. So RMS voltage of square waveform is same voltage. So now we can get the VO RMS, that is equal to VDC. So as we know that the square waveform we can find out easily. We'll make a VDC here, and the RMS value will be get by square it. It will be VDC square, time period T, and area we can get. So time period T, area of VD square into T under root. So that is the VRMS. So that is value is equal to VDC. Now similarly, it is half wave symmetry, so we can find out the Fourier analysis to make it convert to the sinusoidal functions. So we will get here the even function is, all even functions are 0, so Bn is equal to, again we can take 1 3 5 infinite 4 Vs upon n pi into sine n omega t. So we can find out the equation of the voltage. So we'll get 4 Vs upon pi into sine omega t plus 4 Vs upon 3 pi into sine 3 omega t, and so on. So this is, we put the value of n135, so we'll get the value. And here is, as we know that Vs is equal to output voltage is equal to VDC. So we can put here VDC value here, because we are getting the VDC. So we can put here. So we'll get the VO peak value will be equal to, fundamental will be 4 Vs upon pi, that is equal to 4 VDC upon pi. That is the peak value of fundamental. And we can also find out RMS value will be equal to 4 VDC upon root 2 into pi. So similar way we can find out here distortion factor, that is equal to fundamental RMS value divided by the whole square waveform RMS value. So we can find out easily here. Distortion factor will be equal to VOF RMS divided by VO RMS. So we know that VOF RMS is equal to 4 VDC upon root 2 pi, and VO RMS is equal to VDC. So we put here. So we will get distortion factor is equal to 4 VDC upon root 2 pi divided by VDC. When we calculate, we will get the value of distortion factor will be 2 root 2 by pi. And similarly TSD we can find is equal to 1 upon df square minus 1. So we will put here this value here. So we will get 48.43%. So the main thing is that in this type of single phase full bridge inverters, the output voltage is twice. We can see in case of single phase half bridge inverter we are getting the VDC by 2, but in case of single phase full bridge converter we are getting the value of the VDC is VDC. So this is the advantage of this single phase full bridge inverters. Here RMS value and the peak value both are double. So this is all about the single phase full bridge inverter. Thank you very much.